So, hey everybody, it is Rollie, and today is Chatting with Wisdom. And so we had a few technical glitches, which is why we postponed from yesterday to today. And so I'm super excited to have Penny here. And so, as you know, Chatting with Wisdom is all about being able to feature um, inspiring women and being able to be able to inspire each other. Like that's the biggest part of things with Chatting with Wisdom is being able to inspire each other. So I want to welcome Penny Niemi. And so Penny is with Norwex. And so she's been a Norwex for how long now, Penny?
Just coming up to 3 years.
So that's a long time. So maybe for people who don't know what Norwex is, do you want to share a little bit about Norwex and what kind of products it is that you guys have?
Absolutely. And thanks for having me here, Rollie. Like, what an honor. Norwex is cleaning without chemicals. And, honestly, I couldn't believe how many chemicals I had in my home. And just to let you know, FDA does not have to approve the chemicals that we have in our home. There's over 2,000 chemicals found in the cord blood of newborn babies. Norwex is... here's a piece of Norwex, cleaning your glasses. And anyways, Norwex is actually cleaning with water or chemicals of no concern. Like you add water, it's microfiber, and you add water and you can clean absolutely everything in your house with just the water and the microfiber. It is absolutely amazing. I was so surprised the clean that I was leaving behind without Norwex, and so impressed at what I'm actually getting to clean with the Norwex. The window cloths, the enviro cloths, the body cloths. Just going to tell you, I have a Shih Tzu dog that always has runny eyes, and I've started washing her face with the Norwex body cloth, and she has no more runny eyes. And as soon as I say to her, "Come on, Patty Cake, time to get your face washed," and I show her her cloth, she goes over to the sink and sits there and waits for it. There's backlock in our Norwex that actually the backlock is microsilver that keeps redisinfecting itself and repurifying itself. And that microsilver has actually taken the runny eyes away from her, and she loves it. As soon as I start doing it, she starts snorking and barking because it feels so good. She absolutely loves it. And the clean that you get in your home without the chemicals is real clean. It's absolutely amazing. So Norwex is cleaning without chemicals of concern. And this is what we need in our homes. And I am really going to be pushing Norwex to everybody. My mission actually is, let me just backstep a second. Norwex made masks when this pandemic hit and donated 1 million masks to our frontline medical workers, like masks to help them out. And I, of course, can't give away 1 million, but my goal was to give away 25 Norwex EnviroCloths. And I've been passing them around to strangers on the street and just as many people as I can. I want to give away 25, and I think I've actually surpassed that. And I still have a little bag of them that I've just been passing around. And I've had strangers looking at me like I was on something like, "Hey, what are you doing passing us that? You don't know us." But once they try it, they're absolutely going to love it. Like it's absolutely amazing, and everybody needs this in their homes. It's Norwex is cleaning without chemicals of concern.
Well, and I think that those are the same cloths that you actually shared at our women's conference, I believe, right? Is it the
Absolutely,
same cloth?
Yes.
So,
yes.
So it's so we had our women's conference in March, and Penny was there as one of our representatives, as one of our vendors, and one of our participants. And so that was one of the things that she gifted to all the women that were actually there. And we had 75 women that were attending. So it was amazing. So thank you for that. And I know that Brooke is who owns the Divine Crystal Healing Shop here. She uses her cloth all the time, and when hers is like in the wash, it's like, Rollie, where's your cloth? So that she uses mine. So she loves it. So
That's
it's
good.
So one of the things that I wanted to chat with you about today is how to shift when life throws you a curveball. And so we have been thrown many curveballs over the last few months. So do you want to share a little bit about like what kind of curveballs that you've had to experience, that you've been enduring with all these changes?
I have to get up most days before breakfast now and head off and babysit my grandchildren. I've worked very hard most of my life up doing bus runs and mail runs and all this kind of stuff, and babysitters in looking after my children. And after my house emptied, it was just really nice to enjoy my own space and my own. I love my bed. I enjoy staying in my bed. Like when you shared that our challenge the other day to take time and do something, I thought, yes, this is exactly what I need. Anyway, so up before breakfast now is I get to play grandma with my 3 honorary grandchildren, and I go and babysit them every day. I was probably the worst student in school when it came to gym time. But I'm the gym teacher now. I get to take my 3 honorary grandchildren up for a walk and down to the lake and all over the place. And I love every second of it. I love the energy these kids have. I love the positive that they give me. The little crafts and stuff that they want to do. And I love the walks. I love the fresh air. And to me, that was a curve because there's no such thing as staying in bed till 10 o'clock in the morning anymore. It's get up and get going. These kids need you. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And something else that has thrown me a curveball is I'm very used to Norwex being delivered within 3 to 4 days. And there's a pandemic going on and nothing can be delivered in 3 to 4 days. Everything is on hold and is on wait. You've got to wait 2 to 3 weeks. I've had people saying to me, Penny, where's my order? It's coming. It really is coming, but we have to wait. Things have to go so many days without being touched or moved or anything. And that's part of our pandemic. So be patient and just wait. And that's one thing I've never had was patience. And this is definitely teaching me how to be patient. And it's also teaching me how to take time to do nothing, to just relax.
So we just lost Penny. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, sorry. To put me back in the moment and just reflect on all the good things that life really does have to offer. And, when life throws you a curveball, sit back, breathe, and believe, and you are where you're supposed to be. And yeah, I don't need all those many shopping trips out to grab this, that, and the other thing. I need to take a step back. And as Rollie says, take time to do nothing for yourself. So that's what I consider the curveball and a learning curve for sure.
Well, and that's one of the things that we're not used to is, like you said, being able to go do that shopping. One of the things that I know that I look forward to is our communities coming together and doing different kinds of vendor shows, and where we actually get to learn about different products and connect with some of the crafts and things like that. So how has that affected the way that you've actually been sharing Norwex?
I'm so used to doing vendor markets. I do very many vendor markets. I go up to Timmins and do them every month. I had a spot in Temagami where I was doing a vendor market every week. Many vendor markets in around town and stuff like that. And that's all been shut down. And I have had many people approach me and say, when's your next vendors market? So I put together a vendors market, an online vendors market with some awesome people. I have many people asking me, when's the next one? Like, can we sign up? Absolutely. Anybody can sign up, but we do have an awesome group of people coming together for a vendors market online that's going to actually run a week, which we've never done online, especially for a week. And we have one starting on Saturday with myself included, 10 wonderful people, and I've never considered myself wonderful, but see, I just did. 10 wonderful people coming together for a week that get to display our stuff for a week draw some awesome prizes, and have 2 $100 shopping sprees to be spent at our vendors, like within our vendors. It doesn't matter which vendor you spend it at. You can spend it at 1, you can spend it at 10. It's totally up to the winner. And it really brings us together as a community. Like within we opened that group 2-3 days ago, and we are over 250 people in that group already. And woohoo, to say the least, that floored me. I couldn't believe how our community is just pulling together. And wow, like to say the least, I am totally blown away. And there's some people that haven't even started adding people yet. So unbelievable, like that. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I had this little vision. And the other day, Rollie told me, Penny, you're going to have an aha moment. I definitely have been having this aha moment. Every time I go on there and I see these people in this group, the numbers have just been coming up, and people have been messaging me, oh my God, where'd you come up with this idea? And how can we get in? And we started out with 10 because we don't want to overflood people with all these posts that are going to be coming at them, every day. And there's something telling me that I should have went for more than 10, but at the same time, don't overflood people. So I'm going to stick with the 10, but I'm going to run this monthly and do 10 new vendors every month. And let's just go with it. Let's just keep this community together. And we don't need to meet down on the sidewalk and worry about social distancing. We have it right here, our social distancing, and keeping our markets open.
That is so incredible. And so I just kind of want to reference back to when Penny was talking about, like Rollie said, I was going to have an aha moment, is that Penny joins me often for our weekly card pulls. And so that was what her weekly card pull was. It was like, I don't know what this means, Penny. I don't know what it's going to be, but you're going to have an aha moment and you need to just go with it. And so this is really cool that this is your aha moment. So like, this is so cool. So in the comments, in the description, I have put the link for the group, so you guys can join the group. You guys can add people to the group, and so that you guys have access to that as well. And so the group is open to anybody who wants to be able to participate. But I think the rules are that only the 10 participating vendors are able to share their content, like their products. Right?
That's right. I've had to remove a few posts, and I feel bad doing it. There are other pages out there where people can share their posts of what they have, but this here is a paid spot so that we can offer free shopping sprees and gifts and have us come together and open it up to vendors that actually want to show their wares. And I know everybody wants to show their wares, so I don't mean it in that content. I mean it in the fact that we're putting on a market, and every time you put on a market, you have to pay for your space. So that's exactly what we're doing here. And instead of paying for that space to cover our costs, paying for our space so we can offer our shopping vendors and our guests something a little bit extra. And like I said, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep this group open. And every month I'm going to be approaching new people. I've got a list this long of everybody else that wants to join. And that blew me away. And I just actually want to touch back, Rollie, where you said that I joined you on that card reading. And the week before, my moment was be of service. I have pulled logs off the road. I have stopped strangers and said, here, try this Norwex cloth. And she's like, I'm carrying heavy bags. I got to get going. I said, let me take your bags home for you. And she's like, you're a stranger. I said, oh, I know. You can get in my car. She goes, that's not 6 feet. I said, okay, well, then you can walk along beside me while I take your bags. That didn't go over too well. She looked at me like I was really a stranger. But anyways, I did give her my free Norwex cloth and stuff like that. And I did make myself a service to so many people. And I do appreciate your card readings. And I can't wait to get into them every week. And they mean something to me in here and in here. So they do touch me in my heart very much. And this market is touching me. Like, I just really can't wait for this. I'm so excited. I know we have to wait till Saturday to start posting everything, and I can't wait for it. Like, I'm so excited about it.
So tell me a little bit about how do people win the shopping spree? So how is that going to work? Like, how does that work?
So anybody that makes a purchase, all the vendors will be telling me who has made a purchase with them throughout the day, throughout the weeks. And twice in the week, I will take those names and draw it off. Like probably random.org. I mean, of course, I'm going to talk to all of our vendors and just make sure that's how they want to do it. That's not only me, it's vendors. We're a group. We decide this together. Whoever makes a purchase gets put in for the shopping sprees, and whoever makes a comment through the week, daily, we're going to have a draw of whoever makes a comment is going to win a prize. So you make a comment, hey, I love your stuff. Hey, I like this. I want to do that. That gets you entered for our daily prizes. You don't even have to make a purchase. But when you do make a purchase, it gets you in on our $100 shopping sprees to be spent at our market. So, and like I said, you can spend it at all 10 vendors. You can spend it at one vendor. It's totally up to you where you want to spend it. So commenting gets you in, buying gets you in.
Nice. That is so incredible. And so, and it's like that giving back. So like one of the things that you said is that, so these are paid spots. And normally when, you go and participate as a vendor, you need to pay your registration fee. And so that registration fee, like you said, covers like the location. So it covers the location, it covers the advertising, it covers all those things. And doing all of this online has allowed you to be able to take that money and give it back to the client, like give it back to the customers. So like that's like so cool. So like it's it does still cost the vendors that spot. But then it gets to come back to them some way, whether it is going back to that particular vendor or it's going to the group of vendors, because like you said, they can spend it either way that they want to. So that's like pretty incredible. So, and like you said, 250 people in just a couple of days, like that. And so, like I said, I've got the link in here. And so like if you are wanting to join, if you actually look in the comments here, and one of the things that we would ask you to do is share this video out so that people get to know a little bit more about this event. And so like it is really incredible to be able to have these events being able to go on, and we can actually make these contacts and make these connections with other people in the group. And the fact that you're going to do this monthly is even that much more incredible. So, but like definitely share the video, share the group, invite people to the group, join the group. And wait for Saturday to start posting comments. Right now, I think you have introductions. Each business is doing introductions as to who they are and that kind of thing, but they're not promoting any of their products at this point. So they're just they're sharing who they are and letting you know that they are one of the 10 vendors, and really looking forward to this market. So thanks again, Penny, for doing this. Is there anything else that you wanted to share that you think that is important for people to know?
I just want everybody to have a lot of fun. Definitely invite all their family and friends and even their enemies, because the best place that you can not meet up with your enemies while you're social distancing is at our market. I just really want everybody to have a lot of fun and just go with it. Have, just enjoy their time. And I mean, we all love going to the farmer's market. We all love going out to markets and seeing what everybody has to offer. So go out and try something new. I know I'm very much looking forward to a few things there that I haven't tried. And just go with it. Breathe and believe. That's my motto in life. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm just so very excited with the first 10 vendors that are in spot. And I believe I am where I'm supposed to be. And I know I'm in the finest company in town.
Nice.
Thanks.
And so I just think that is a really incredible quote to put out there. So I'm sharing that as well. So that is in the comments as well. So that is Penny's motto. And so thanks again, everybody. Share the video out, share the group out, join the group, come out and have some fun. And so it starts 9 o'clock on Saturday until 9 p.m. the following Saturday, I believe, right?
That's right. That's right.
So that's great. So thanks again, everybody. And we will talk to you guys next week for Chatting with Wisdom. And I will definitely be joining Penny and the others in the group and really look forward to connecting with others and have some fun. So we will talk later. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.